Hey everyone, thanks for jumping here back again. Today we're going to be talking about Chainlink and we're going to be using the logarithmic regression to make a price prediction for this market cycle. So if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel, leave the video a thumbs up, and let's jump into this one. So we did a video a week ago doing an update about Chainlink, and we said that now is the time to accumulate because the risk against both the US dollar and Bitcoin is quite low. Now we have also said that a $100 link by the beginning of Q1 of 2022 is on the table and it's most likely to happen. Now I'd still say a $100 by January is possible, but we are also objective here because Link still needs another move of 257% to the upside, which is 3.5x in order to reach that number. What do we still have? 2.5 months to reach that number. That's quite high, to be honest. And this is when the logarithmic price prediction comes. Keep in mind, we don't have much data with the link, so this isn't something to take with you home, what I'm going to be showing you now, So if you go all the way back to 2018, we can see that the price in the bear market was at around 16 cents before it skyrocketed and went up to roughly $5 in a year. And you can see that it went quite a lot. It went up 31x before retracing back and going down to $1.5 US in the next bear market. And then we saw another rise, another price increase of 3,310%, taking us to $52.5 US. And this was 900% from the previous cycle top. So from this cycle top to this one, if you consider this as a cycle top again, then the price has increased by 900%, which is a 10x. So as I said, the price went up to $52.5 US before retracing back and going down and creating another market bottom of $13 US. Now, if we pretend that Link will follow Ethereum's and Bitcoin's path when it comes to the logarithmic regression, then we can see something like this. A top of $488 and a bottom of $109 in the next cycle. How did we get these numbers? I'm gonna explain it now. So from this cycle bottom in 2018 to the next one, we had an increase of 837% despite the corrections and all. So the price from this market bottom went from $0.16, which is 16 cents, to $1.5. That's an increase of 837%. From this bear market to the next one, we had an increase of 776%. So we can see that the bottom increases each year. The bottom in each cycle increases, but the percentage has decreased. Here, the bottom has increased by 837%, and here it has increased by 776%. So that's a decrease of 7% in comparison to this one. It's basically the same as if we multiply this number by 0.93. So if we consider this to be accurate, as I said, if we consider Link similar to Ethereum and Bitcoin, then the next bottom would be increased by 721% from the current bottom, which would take us at around $109 US. Now again, the number can be slightly higher than this and slightly lower, for example, at 95 to 120 US, let's say theoretically speaking. Now, if we look at the moves from the bottom to the all-time highs, this is where it gets interesting. From here to here, we had an increase of 3,000%, 3,073% to be exact. And in the next cycle, the price has increased by 303,010%, which means that the increase from this one to this one was at about 1 divided by 0.93, which is the inverse of this number. So it means that 3,310, to simplify it, multiplied by 0.93, which is the same number here, is exactly 3,073%. Now, the price needs to increase from this bottom to the top, needs to increase by 3,560% in order for this calculation to be right. Because if we multiply 3,560% by 0.93, we would get 3,010%. And this would take us to $488, give or take, at around mid-2022. Another important thing to consider is that from here to here, from this top to this top, the price, as we said, has increased by 900%. And if we consider this model to be right, and if we consider $488 to be the next top, then the price needs to increase by another 900%. Now again, I'm not claiming that this will happen or anything like it, but as I said, if we consider Chainlink to follow Bitcoin's and Ethereum's path when it comes to the logarithmic regression, then the numbers may be close to this. I personally still think that a $100 link by Q1 is likely to happen, but again, 488 is quite far away from where we are at now, so we'll see where the market will take us, if it's gonna take us for a joyful ride with a link, or if it's gonna have another say. This was about it, guys. Please like the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, and if you have any coins you want me to cover, leave their names in the comments down below. Have a nice day.